What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Guidance Tarot on Poetry. I'm here to give you a weekly reading for, I don't even know what day of the week this is, but this is we in September. We are rolling up on the full moon, which is a harvest moon for the month of September. So this is going to be your harvest reading, and we're going to try to see exactly what you are going to be reaping during this time. What goods or abundance you have coming in, what pain or sorrow you may be drawing to you. Good tidings. We want good tidings is what we want. So I'm going to use my gilded tarot deck here. I also have my Kipper deck that I'm going to use as my oracle cards. I already shuffled these cards. I'm going to shuffle this one more time because I was using them last night and they was back in order. I had already shuffled them pretty well, so we can get some readings for you guys for this month to see exactly what possibly you may be harvesting or what have you. I also am going to use my Numerology Uno cards. I just turned my damn tablet on and try to make sure that my tablet stay on a 30-minute time frame, and then we'll just cut off that quick to help you see what also may be connecting to you. We're going to start off with Virgo, because this is still Virgo season. So I'm going to pull 5 cards, and then the 5 cards, I usually like to go through each one of them individually, give you a quick keyword or summary from what I actually see on the card, and then I'll come back and put together a narrative for you to see exactly what is in store for you during this new moon that we have coming up, this full moon that we have coming up. The new moon brought in a king tide, which things were a little haywire, a little backwards, affected the ripples of the water. So now you want to see from that time frame what came forth of it, or were you able to get out of it. Okay, so the bottom card on the deck for you, Virgo, is the 9 of Swords. A lot of late nights, sleepless nights, a lot of worry is what I'm seeing for you. All right, get this corner turned. A lot of worry, heaviness on your mind, nightmares. There's something that you are not trying to see. The 2 of Swords. Something that you're not trying to see. You're not trying to feel. Even though you know it's right there in front of you. The 6 of Cups has to do with family. I'm seeing your children, or some children around you. I'm seeing family that it has to do with. It's an emotional time for you. Have the Hermit on a solo journey. Something that you need to take a look at. Something that you need to take a look at in yourself that needs to be addressed. That Hermit is shining the light on your problem that you ain't trying to see. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I'm sensing a money situation. Maybe not money. Something that you need to ground yourself in. Something that you need to ground yourself in. Something new you need to do. Something new you need to do. The Tower card. Complete destruction. A complete turn of events. Something that needs to be completely torn down so something new can begin. These are your 5 cards that we have for you, Virgo. Okay. What I got in the cards for you? What was your bottom card again? Worry. Your bottom card is a lot of worry. Source corner first. Bottom card is a lot of worry. Okay. You were dealing with a problem. You were dealing with a problem that you've been having deep thought about. Deep thought, as we can see with that 9 of Swords card that comes on the bottom of your deck. But it's something that you want to turn a blind eye to. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to acknowledge it. You want to pretend that it's not happening. And it's not going to be a good thing for you if you continue to do that. Your world is pretty much upside down right now. I'm not sure what's going on with you exactly. But you got the 6 of Cups. I'm sensing this something had to do with family. Maybe there's some children involved. Maybe you are the child. But there's an emotional, something you're dealing with emotionally that you're trying to ignore and try to pretend is not there. And it has to do with a family, community involvement. It could possibly be community involvement, family, group of friends. But I'm sensing family more than anything that you're turning a blind eye to, that you don't want to deal with. I'm so late for work. So late for work. And here's what, with you not dealing with the situation, you're trying to walk away from it. But there's something that you need to see. Something that you need to address. Something that you need to change. The Hermit is usually about wisdom and finding your own way, finding your own path. You won't be able to do that if you keep turning your back on what's going on. And it's clear that that's what you're doing here, is turning your back on what's going on. You don't want to see it. You don't want to deal with it. So you're trying to walk away from it and thinking that that's going to help the situation. You believe that walking away is going to help ground you. And I don't know, a lot of times people pretend that something's not happening. They think that they can start new. Sometimes people start things new as a way of not dealing with the problem. I have a girlfriend that used to do that. Instead of her dealing with her issue head on, she would move. Or she would no longer go back to a place or situation. She just want to start something all over again. She just stopped going to this particular grocery store. She got to the point where she was shopping at midnight so she could avoid seeing the person that she wanted, the person that she was involved with. And so I don't see this as a good new beginning. All beginnings aren't good. All new beginnings are good. And with this, I do not see a good destructive change for you. Sometimes things have to be torn down in order for a new beginning to begin. But as you can see, your new beginning is going to lead to that complete destruction of whatever it is. Whatever you're ignoring, whatever you're trying to not see, it's going to be a negative effect for you if you don't address it head on. If you don't address it head on. You're gonna have to deal with it, or you're gonna end up with that complete destruction. Your world's gonna fall apart. I mean, there's hope. That's what the bottom of the Tower card shows, that the entire building did not collapse. The entire building did not fall. There's a way for you to rebuild that structure and reverse what we're seeing here. There's a way to do so by, taking a look at it, addressing it head on. That will give you the new beginning that you wish that you could have. You'll be able to see things more clearly, have a better understanding of self. They about to kill each other over here. It'll bring good tidings back to the family. And you can take the blinders off. That's what I'm seeing there for you. Let's see what I got in your numerology here. I'm going to do 4 cards. I'm going to do 4 cards for you. I got one card that doesn't belong. It's to a whole nother deck. I'm gonna leave it in there. No, I'm not, because it don't fit. It don't feel right. It don't feel like it's supposed to be there. It won't let me shuffle anymore, so got you a 5. I don't do reversals on the numerology. Got you a 5. An 8. And because I'm driving and I don't know these cards by heart, that's why I'm not giving you the individual definitions right now. Got you another 8. We are going through a school zone, 20 miles an hour. Keep it 20 miles an hour. And another 5. Okay, you are heavy with the 8s and the 5s today. You got 2 8s and 2 5s. 2 8s and 2 5s. Let's see what that means. I got notes, y'all. I keep my notes. 2 8s and 2 5s. Okay. Oh shoot, my deck just went away. 2 8s. I hit the wrong button and stuff just closed up on me. 2 8s and 2 5. 2 5s. Be ready for major change to happen. Transformations, new pursuits. We just talked about the transformation and new change about to happen with that Tower card, showing sudden change and destruction. You have something's going to be completely turned down, but you're going to have to open your eyes to the situation to help prevent that. I always say that I'm not here to tell your future. I'm here to give you guidance on something that could happen to you, and it's up to you to make the decision on what to do with it. If you continue on the path that you're going on, that destruction is going to happen. Okay, the next one I said you had 2 8s. 2 8s. And remember I said you had the Ace of Pentacles? I showed the Ace of Pentacles and I said that it was possibly finances, but I was thinking maybe you had to ground yourself or something. The double 8 says you need to keep your finances in check. Keep your finances in check to ensure a solid foundation. So you have a money issue going on with the family? This is all tying together? You trying to pretend that it's not happening, you're not seeing it. You may be trying to pretend that you ain't even the problem, you may be the cause of it, and it's wreaking havoc on this happy family. It's tearing up your happy family at this point in time. So something that you need to put in check. Are you gambling? You doing something reckless with the money? You got new money coming in and you're doing something reckless with it? It's gonna fuck your family up, turn you down. You gonna have to do something. You have to put it in check. The double 8 say, double 8s keep finances in check to ensure a solid foundation. Let's see what the master of this is. The master of it, 8 and 5 is 26, and 2 plus 6 is 8. So, because I got 8, 5 and 5 is 10. 8 and 8 is 16, is 26. 26 equals 8. So 8, again, your 8 is your master number in that reading. And it says, purge your negative thoughts. Ask for forgiveness. Purge your negative thoughts and ask for forgiveness. You're doing something with your money that ain't right. You need to be more grounded. Even like I said, I was feeling there's something that needs to be grounded. Your money needs to be grounded. That's what it is. Your money needs to be grounded. Let's see what I got for you with the Kipper cards. Like I said, I've never used my Kipper cards as oracle cards before. So this is going to be a first for me today to do this. But we're going to see if I can find out what we got for you. I love my Kipper deck. I do. And the way I read Kipper cards is not like how I'm going to do this today. So we're going to see. I'm just going to pull one right now. See if it relates. Toil and labor. Toil and labor. You causing yourself a lot of issues with this money. You're bringing forth pain, toil, unnecessary toil and labor that's going to be brought into your family situation. It's creating a lot of hard work. She's in an industrialized setting, and she's making and things are harder there than it needs to be. She's not necessarily making it. Actually, you are. I sense this you that's making things harder than it needs to be in regards to this money situation. Get it together, Virgo. Just take a look at what's going on with you and your finances, and see exactly what it is that's going to be causing money issues within your family. I'm sensing family, but again, it could be friendships. It could be I don't see co-workers. I don't see it as a work situation. Even though the toilet labor came up, I think it's all about your direct family environment that I'm feeling right now. Purge whatever negative thoughts that you're having. I'm sensing that you're blaming yourself, because you know it. You know it. You know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, I can't say that you ain't at fault. You know exactly what you're doing, but you're trying to pretend that it ain't happening. You're trying to pretend it ain't happening. All right, Virgo, take off your veil. Take off your veil. Look at your situation. Make some positive changes. Purge whatever negative thoughts you have about this situation and what you're doing. If it's I don't know why I sense gambling. If it's a gambling problem, seek some help. Seek some help. Okay, I don't know what y'all got going on, but why y'all not moving like you should be? Seek some help to help get that matter straight. Maybe go to a financial counselor. Talk to, I don't know why I'm seeing the EAP. I work for the government, so the EAP is something that is in my head right now. But go to the EAP for financial assistance and get your shit together, because you're gonna tear your family apart. Whether it's just you and one other person, and it doesn't necessarily mean a husband and wife. You know, your family comes in all kind of shapes and forms. Get that shit together. Get it together. All right, Virgo, that's the reading I got for you today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Like I say, this is a timeless message. It may resonate with you right now, and it may not. Like I say, I heard a lot of people say if it doesn't resonate, let it fly. I believe for you to hold on to. What the fuck is this person doing? I believe that you need to hold on to it and come back to it, because it may be something that may affect you in the very near future, in the near long run. All right? Thank y'all for being here again. Peace.